Let's understand how to draw a graph, and you can check the table below show a fresh weight and a dry weight of a maize plant at different stage. You can check about time in weeks, 0 to 4 to 16. Then the fresh weight is 20, 120, 300, 700, 1000, 12, 20, 1500, 1400, and 1100. Then the dry weight, you can check it's 20, it's in grams, 60, 200, 500, 680, 800, 880, 1000, and 1000. On the graph, plot a graph of fresh and a dry weight against the time. So which are the rules when drawing a graph? It's about what? Fresh and dry weight against time. So this one, on the y-axis, it will be the fresh weight and the dry weight. Then on the x-axis, it will be time. So you check about the values. Let's start with the time. It's 0 to 16. And when you check, we can use scale of 1 per unit square. So it's 1, 2, 3 to 16. But first, it's about the origin. Your origin should be very correct. And our origin here, we are starting with a 0. So can you check how I've indicated the 0? So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's very, very fine. So it's 1. You can speak just about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. But you don't finish at that final point. You go to 18. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. Then on this other, you have to check both of the values and check which one is the highest value. And when you check about this, 1500 is our highest value. And the least value is 20. So still we can start with a 0. So our origin, it's a 0. Then from that point, the 1600, we can use, let's say 200, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, that is fine. So we are saying we can use a scale of 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000, 1200, 1400, and 1600. I think that is at least half of our page, if not 3/4. Then from that point now, we start plotting. Not before plotting. So these are the scale. Let's indicate about the axis. The axis is time in weeks. So we are speaking about what? Time in weeks. Then on this other end, it will be fresh weight and dry weight in grams. Fresh and dry weights, that is in grams. Let's start now plotting, and we are starting with which one? Let's start with the fresh weight. So when it was 0, it was 20. If this one is 200, the square unit, the small square unit will be, so it's 200 divided by 5, that will be 40. So half of these will be the 20. Not 40, the 40 is at the line, but at the media, that will be the 20. Then the second one, when it was 1, not 1 but 2, it was 120. So 120, this one is 40, this one is 80. Then these will be 80, it will be 120. That is at the line itself. and then you follow the rest to the full. So we are speaking about the plotting points. When it was 4, it was at 300, at 6, 700, it's 1,000 at 8, then 1220, 1500, 1400, and we have the last one being at 1100 at 16. So we plot now. Those are our plotting points, and from our plotting points, let's now do what? Let's make our curve a smooth curve. So our smooth curve, this is where now you start connecting. So this is how you'll be rotating your graph. And that is the end, and it has given us a very smooth curve. Then we are speaking about this one, so our last point. Don't extrapolate, just to finish at the end of the curve. Then we do the drawing now of our second graph. You can check the plotting points. This one is at 20, this at 60, 200, 500, 680, 800, 880, 1,000, and 1,000. So we do again join our graph, our second. You turn. And this one remains constant. That is the end of our two graphs. After finishing that, you have to label your graphs, and the first one was fresh weight in grams, and this other one is dry weight. That is the end of our graph drawing. In biology, it's not necessarily that you indicate a title, but you can do it to make your graph to look more neat, and so we can indicate our title.